Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back here on the WHS Network here on YouTube.com. As always, that's cameraman Jordan Redbeard McCoy. Right here with you, as always, Brandon Morvilius, your broadcaster here as usual. We'll get into our 2021 IHSAA Class 2A Regional 10 baseball tournament preview show here tonight. Again, breaking down the Regional 10 action coming up here on Saturday, June the 5th. And what will be a fantastic day for everyone. Should be hopefully a wonderful afternoon and evening, and we're supposed to have great weather. And we're going to have some great baseball action coming your way from Lafayette Central Catholic on Saturday. And leading up to this, obviously, first and foremost, we've got to talk about that Section 40 championship game. I mean, my goodness, you know, the built and excitement as that game went along. It was a close game all the way through. Got it to a 2-1 game there in the seventh. Two guys on, Fisher, Foster, both walked. And then Gavin Noble coming up there with a big 3-run walk-off homer to win it here for your Raiders. So what excitement that was. And, like we said on the broadcast, or like I said on the broadcast, I said a lot of things, obviously, with a lot of excitement. But what a moment for him, what a moment for the team and the community, his parents. It was just something that you'll never forget, that's for sure. And I know myself and Redbeard won't forget that moment for a very, very long time. And so, like I said, we're very happy for him and for the team, and really excited to see what they can do coming up this weekend once they get in a Regional 10 play there in Lafayette Central Catholic. So speaking of which, here we'll go ahead and take a look here at the Regional 10 bracket. So it looks like this here for Wampa. Again, they will be taking on the Madison Argyles at 11 a.m. there on Saturday, June the 5th. Again, from Lafayette Central Catholic, that'll be the first game. The second game will then between the Delphi Community Oracles, as they will be taking on the Rochester Zebras, then at 1 p.m. Then with the Regional 10 championship game being played at 8 o'clock, again on Saturday, June the 5th. Again, all Regional 10 action from Lafayette Central Catholic. So again, that is what the bracket looks like heading into Saturday. Pretty lengthy day we're hoping for anyway. That first game there between Wapahani and Madison Grant, it's going to be a tough ball game. Madison Grant has had a very, very good season as well as what Wapahani has. And so we're expecting a great game there coming up on Saturday morning. So speaking of which, we'll go ahead and take a look here at your Wapahani Raiders here tonight. 28-1 record now on the season after that victory over Monroe Central there in the Sectional 40 championship game. Team batting average .364. They have 25 home runs on the year. RBIs, 232 of them. The Raiders have scored 291 runs on 287 hits. That's good also there for a .364 on base percentage. They have 61 doubles, 11 triples. From the pitching side of things, though, that is really where, I just love great pitching. And the Raiders have continued to showcase that throughout the course of the year. A 1.23 ERA. The Raiders have in 176 innings pitched. They've allowed 52 runs. 31 of those have been earned. Also, to go along with that, 103 hits allowed, as well as 61 walks allowed and 233 strikeouts. Now, again, we're not going to necessarily go through all the player stats because, again, we don't want to be giving out too much viable information upon your Wapahani Raiders. But, the threat that Wapahani proposes, not only offensively but on the mound as well, what we've done in the field with, just being able to make the routine plays and even a spectacular, diving catches here and there as well. And even being smart on the base pass. I think, you've got to perform all these facets of the game at the utmost highest level in order to be successful. And we're going to need that again coming up on Saturday and the rest of the way through. We've got to be at the top of the level of the game as far as, just playing the game the right way, playing the game the way it should be played. And hopefully great things will happen here for us because we've already seen what this team's been capable of throughout the course of the year. We've seen it again this past weekend. And it's going to be a dogfight coming up on Saturday, no matter who you play, whether it be Madison Grant, Delphi, or Rochester. So That's Wampa hunting. Obviously here for Madison Grant, give you a little bit more information here on these guys. A regular season and postseason record now of 21-7 on the year. They have a team batting average of .330 with 7 home runs to go along with 177 RBIs. 235 runs scored on 238 hits. An on-base percentage of .442 while collecting 56 doubles and 4 triples on the season. Also, another thing that I really think is important is stolen bases. These guys have 75 stolen bases on the season. 7 home runs, that's not bad, but a lot of their runs are generated with their legs. They get guys on base. Obviously, have a .442 on base percentage. These guys get on base, and they can get in scoring position rather quickly by stealing a bag or two here or there to put themselves in a good situation to be able to tack on some runs early and often throughout the course of the ballgame. So got to be aware of that when you're playing Madison Grant on Saturday. They do have some guys that are very threatening on the base pass. You can keep them off the base pass, so I think you can have some success. And then, obviously, try to miss some bats here or there as well. But pitching side of things here for Madison Grant, they have a 3.19 ERA and 179 2/3 innings pitched. They've allowed 116 runs. 82 of those have been earned, to go along with 164 hits allowed, 114 walks, and 207 strikeouts. Now, some key players to watch for here for the Argyles, one of which, Chad Harbert, a young man batting .439 with 2 home runs, 25 RBIs, also 8 doubles, and 3 triples to go along with 10 stolen bases. So he's one of the young men there for Madison Grant. You got to keep an eye on there. Obviously, with the batting average he's got, he can get on base and wreak some havoc there and steal some bases. So Chad Harbert, one of those young men to really take a good hard look at. Also next up here we have Cole Hasty, batting .400 on the season, 14 RBIs, also 4 doubles and 11 stolen bases on the year. Next we have Nick Evans, probably their best well-rounded player, especially from a pitching side of things here for Madison Grant. Nick Evans batting .395 with 2 home runs, 23 RBIs, also 10 doubles on the season. Not a huge threat on the base pass. I think he's stolen right around 4 or 5 bases this year. But on the mound, again, that's another big thing here with Evans. He's 5-1 on the mound, 2.37 ERA and 62 innings pitched. He's allowed 35 runs, 21 of those have been earned to go along with 51 hits allowed, 22 walks, and get this, 98 strikeouts. So the young man has really piled on quite a few strikeouts and 62 innings pitched overall. So I would imagine he'll be starting for the Argyles coming up on Saturday afternoon. I would imagine anyway. They have 2 very good pitchers that they usually rely on the most, and Evans is definitely the primary one in that group. Next up here, Mason Richards from Madison Grant, batting .345, 1 home run to go along with 28 RBIs and 6 doubles on the year. Also Tegan Yagi, a young man, a freshman, may I add, batting .333, 8 RBIs, 5 doubles, a triple, and 13 stolen bases. Those 13 stolen bases do lead the team there for the Argyles. Again, one of the 2 young men that really provides a lot on the mound throughout the course of the year. Yagi is 2-1 with a 2.08 ERA and 42 2/3 innings pitched, 43 2/3 innings pitched. He's allowed 23 runs, 13 of those have been earned, along with 42 hits, 21 walks, and 40 strikeouts. And then lastly here, a couple more young men here for the Argyles. Justin Moore, batting .340 with a homer, 15 RBIs, and 5 doubles. And Braden Ross, batting .284, 19 home runs, 19 RBIs, and 5 doubles. So those are some key guys really take a look at here. Seth Luger, did want to make sure and add him. He doesn't really hit a lot. Hasn't had many at-bats throughout the course of the year. Usually is primarily used as a pinch runner, where he actually leads the team with 14. So I misspoke earlier there with, I believe that was Yagi. He has 13. This Seth Luger has 14. So, obviously not much difference. But he leads the team in that statistical category, usually using him as a defensive replacement or, more importantly, as a pinch runner due to the Argyles. So that's what they look like. Obviously, you know a lot about your Wampa Honey Raiders. And I'll send things on over here to Redbeard to take a look here at Delphi Community and Rochester.
Thanks, Marv. Yeah, we'll start with the Delphi Oracles. They come into the regional with a record of 24-6. They're batting .368. They have 7 home runs, 205 RBIs, 256 runs on 268 hits. They have an on-base percentage of .492. They have 40 doubles, 11 triples. They have an ERA of 2.51 on 167 1/3 innings pitched. They have 99 runs allowed, 60 of those being earned. They have 144 hits allowed, 107 walks allowed. They have 202 strikeouts. And we'll talk about stolen bases. They have 115 of them.
Yeah, quite a few of
them. Some players to watch for. We'll start with Gavin Gleason. He's batting .481. He has 31 RBIs and 5 doubles. On the mound, he's 6-0 with a 1.70 ERA on 37 innings pitched, 11 runs, 9 of those earned, 30 hits, 13 walks, and 43 strikeouts. Next, we have Chase Long. He's batting .479, 3 home runs, 32 RBIs, 10 doubles, 2 triples, and 9 stolen bases. Then we have Luke Smock. He's batting .421 with 14 RBIs, 3 doubles, 4 triples, and 33 stolen bases. Then we have Jaden Long. He's batting .393, 16 RBIs, 6 doubles, and 11 stolen bases. On the mound, he's 2 for 2 with a 2.25 ERA on 18 2/3 innings pitched, 16 runs, 6 of those being earned, 17 hits, 9 walks, and 18 strikeouts. Next, we have Evan Fritz. He's batting .373, 3 home runs, 26 RBIs, 4 doubles, a triple, and 18 stolen bases. Then we have Carson Workinger. He's batting .356 with 17 RBIs, 4 doubles, and 10 stolen bases. Then we have Jaden Roth. He's batting .333 with 26 RBIs, 2 doubles, and 4 triples. On the mound, he's 3-2 with a 5.62 ERA on 18 2/3 innings pitched, 23 runs, 15 of those being earned, 22 hits, 18 walks, and 30 strikeouts. Then we'll finish with Cole Long. He's batting .311, 1 home run, 24 RBIs, 3 doubles, and 6 stolen bases. Then we have the Rochester Zebras. They come in the regional 19-11. They're batting .295 with 9 home runs, 178 RBIs, 227 runs on 234 hits. They have an on-base percentage of .409. They have 39 doubles, 8 triples. They have an ERA of 5.03 on 193 1/3 innings pitched. They have 181 runs allowed, 139 of those have earned, 190 hits allowed, 148 walks allowed, and 204 strikeouts with 81 stolen bases. Next, some players to watch for. Mclaughlin. He's batting .373 with 18 RBIs, 2 doubles, 1 triple, and 14 stolen bases. Next, we have Brock Behler. He's batting .364 with 27 RBIs and 4 doubles. On the mound, he's 6-1 with a 2.10 ERA on 43 1/3 innings pitched, 19 runs, 13 of those being earned, 37 hits, 7 walks, and 21 strikeouts. Next, we have Kyle Reinhardt. He's batting .321, 4 home runs, 33 RBIs, 4 doubles, and 4 triples, with 9 stolen bases. On the mound, he's also 6-1 with a 2.84 ERA on 44 1/3 innings pitched, 25 runs, 18 of those being earned, 27 hits, 43 walks, and 68 strikeouts. And we'll finish up with Quinn Stesiak. He's batting .292, 3 home runs, 9 RBIs, 5 doubles, and 9 stolen bases.
All right. So right there, folks, Delphi Community, Rochester. Thank you, Redbeard, for that. That should be a good game as well. Obviously, the record isn't so good as what maybe Delphi has been, but still should be a very valuable ball game right there. And you get to this point in time of the year anyway, you've got to be doing something right. So that should be a very, very good second game coming up there on the day there on Saturday, June the 5th. Again, Wampa Honey, Madison Grant will be the first game of the afternoon. Actually morning rather, starting at 11 a.m. They're from Lafayette Central Catholic. The second game then again will be between Delphi Community and Rochester around 1 p.m. Then with the Regional 10 Championship game again being played at 8 o'clock there on Saturday night. We hope you all are able to make the drive on over there. If not, we got you covered. As usual, right here on the WHS Network, you can catch it live. At least we hope to be live anyway. That's anticipation here. We've talked to Matt Luce, our athletic director, and he's been in touch with the IHSAA. We got approved to do the game, and so Lafayette Central Catholic knows that we're coming, and so hopefully we'll have a very good seat in the house. It's a really nice facility from what I've seen. And so we're really looking forward to it coming up on Saturday again, there from Lafayette Central Catholic. We hope you all can tune in. Again, we'll have a Raiders Live pregame probably right around 10:50, 10:55, somewhere around in that area there for that 11 o'clock first pit start time. So again, this has been our 2021 IHSAA Class 2A Regional 10 Baseball Tournament Preview Show right here on the WHS Network. We hope you all have gained some information from all this. Again, try to give you as much as we could find. We usually get all of our stats off of maxpreps.com. And so I think we've pretty much covered the basis here. Again, we'll be back at it here on Saturday. We hope you all tune in. Again, we'll have the Wampa Honey graduation ceremony tomorrow night. We just want to, I guess, congratulate all the seniors there from the Wampa Honey High School class of 2021. We appreciate each and every single one of you, and we wish you all the very best in all of your future endeavors. So again, we'll have that right here tomorrow night on the WHS Network. Begin our next broadcast live anyway, as far as baseball goes, will be coming up on Saturday morning. So folks, until then, again, I'm Brandon Morvillius alongside cameraman Jordan Redbeard McCoy, again saying good night, and we'll see you again on Saturday with Raider Baseball here on the WHS Network.